We have top men working on it. Top men. Welcome back to Game Wolf Plays Blood. Today we're going to public storage. That was the ancient term for cloud server, if you're wondering, in case such a thing exists. You know, nowadays we have 3D cloud storage. One wonders if we'll really own our things in the future. Ownership is so blasé, am I right? It's not as if we actually buy things.
Run.
Oh boy, there's a voodoo doll immediately. Which means maybe I'll end up using it, who knows. Only thing I'm missing now is the Tesla cannon, which is being used against me. Son of a bitch. I begin to really notice how annoying this level can get, or this game can get. It's like, alright, get everything, then come back later with the key, and more things will show up. Getting the whole kit and caboodle today, folks. Now this is blood racing! No, it is not. Once again, my ballistic armor always goes down the fastest. Ugh. This is the most crate you're going to get in this game, so you better learn to live with it. However, there is one cool feature of this level, which is a forklift. Little bit of a forklift going on. So, okay. At least we're actually having a sort of theme here, which is some kind of warehouse, I guess. Little bit of sewage, or at least the sewer lid. I don't want to join you. I'm part of my own club. Population myself. Isn't that right? Yes. Oh yeah, there's going to be plenty of jumping too. So enjoy the platforming. If you're not one with the platforming, you can't get with me or my friends. Gotta get through me, Spice Boy. I wonder if someone did try making like a Spice Boys group or something. And it'd be like mixed with like, yeah, in another universe, it's the Backstreet Girls and the Spice Boys. Try going to that universe, see how that works out for you. I don't know, man. I don't like all these gargoyles taking up all my storage space. There's some terabytes I just deleted right there. Whew. How can I carry on without admitting myself? No admission? Well, then I admit to nothing. Good. Joke's on you, Mr. Loophole. I've got my semantics out your butthole. It's turret time! Plus, the hellhounds showing up in the most obnoxious places while I get my ass burned. You know how it be. You know how we do. Not one, not two, but maybe three. Someone's still getting their ass shot. That's good, that's good. And the forklift is hiding. I think the forklift took my skull thing from me. Or no, it's blocking it, actually. I see. Well, I guess it's lost its use then. And we got little hands. Sure, why not? I guess. Why not? Oh yeah, in this entire episode, if you see a mirror, go ahead and shoot it. Caleb's will fly out. Little tiny Caleb's. I do it on purpose because, one, it's funny, and two, it prevents me from accidentally shooting it later. I kept thinking there was something in the press there, because, you know, putting a little first aid cross symbol there is kind of suspicious, where I'd think I'd open the box and out comes some health or something, but no. You can kind of break the order of how this level works if you abuse the vent system. Let's try not to. I at least need to go through this way. I don't know if there's another way to get through to here, honestly. There's certainly another way to get out of there. No, don't add more fire doggies. I've had enough fire doggies. How dare you give me more fire doggies? They do not deserve my wrath. The only thing I ever did was try to burn me. They're still my best friend. Boy. If we look behind the wall, we will see more health kits. Oh boy! Proximity mines again. Oh man. How could this be? I don't know, but check this out. I have something I'm going to push in a second. But first, I must be certain that is this the thing where the place, where this is the place, where the thing is the place. Is that how you do that? With a little bit of lace? Yes. Having second thoughts about what I'm doing. That's a very useful reflective shot is very useful in this episode. Due to all the crossfire. Also, that was a one-way. You're not going back. Oh well, I'll just I'll manage somehow. In my blue reverb vision. That's how it feels. Trying to find the right path so I don't waste this power-up. You know you want to. Everyone plays classic first-person shooters to waste power-ups. This really doesn't... This only happens to me in Blood, I think. This does not happen to me in Doom. Or Duke Nukem. It might happen in Shadow Warrior. I'm not totally sure on that. But as far as I know, in Shadow Warrior, there is no actual scuba suit thingy. Maybe there is. It didn't seem like when I was trying it out, though. Oh! No, I'm gonna die, and I'm burned to a crisp. That's right, reflective shots still don't reflect explosives, much to my chagrin. Well, maybe they do, as the projectile that throws it bounces off, but the explosion itself wouldn't. Most likely. I blew up the sign. Who needs signs? I saw it, but then I opened my eyes and said, that doesn't read like English. Oh my goodness gracious. That's a little bit ostentatious. Austin Powers-tatious. Throw it up the bing bong. That's a little hardcore, my friend. You could use a little explosion. Why not? Woohoo! Yeah. Look at that. Nice. Got some vertical lift going on. Hey. Get back here where I can shoot you. These poor zombies thought they had me, since they were having, like, practically a dozen of them at the same time. Nope, not this time. Not this time. It was made up. It wasn't... It was fake. It was a story. We made it up for TV. Red alert. Oh, yeah, because when I'm feeling like I'm burning alive, what I need is a little bit of soul in my chest. I like to think the spirit armor would be like... The way I looked at it, I'm not sure what it's trying to go for in terms of design, but the way I think of it would be like a dream catcher, if you've ever heard of those. Like, you get the idea of what a dream catcher is, but I mean what it actually looks like. So, if for some reason there's like a voodoo first person... There is voodoo items, I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, that's not voodoo. That's a Native American thing. Well... It's one of those tribes. Look, I know a lot about the separate tribes. I just don't remember specifically who or what came up with the idea for the Dreamcatcher. So you'll have to excuse me. One of those things I didn't bother to look up and probably won't after the fact, but someone will do for me, and just because they can. Because this is the internet, where if I don't think about one thing, someone else is going to do it, whether I like it or not. And that door opens. But could there be more hidden behind the door? Find out soon on Bloodman. Dun 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 Bloodman. Dun 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 Bloodman. Dun 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 Bloodman. With all the powers of bleeding onto his enemies, with blood magic and blood gun, behold the power of hematosis. Ah. Okay. You may blow up any day now. Take out the sign. Once again, no benefit to that. I just can do that because it is the coolest. In case you didn't have a shotgun when starting this, there it was. There it be! It don't do all it always do like, but it does do now. What it is, what it is. Jive turkeys for all. Yeah, so if there's a way to get up there without using the jumping boots, I would like to know. Needless to say, I will be using the jumping boots, and not the Jumples boots, which I guess would be like the metal boots in Zelda, because good luck jumping with those. Unless you like a sinking jump. I got that sinking feeling. I got that feel the sink. All the kitchen in the world. Boxes. This is less of a walkthrough commentary and more of a poetry slam almost. Actually, that would be cool. Can someone make... Is there someone that wants to make a YouTube channel where all their video game commentaries are instead poetry slams in philosophy? I mean, I know there's a lot of people that talk over video games that don't really say anything that has anything to do with the game.
You're not dead.
Because they do.
Yet.
I've watched streams. It happens. They're like, just being totally irreverent on purpose, deliberately. Must be a sight. I guess I'll just make it a podcast then. And I guess that's pretty much what I'm doing, in a sense. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. We can call this the equivalent of a podcast, but with video game footage. It's more like I start with the video game footage and I overlay it with a podcast layer. And then I save it on Photoshop, except that's not how that works. Probably Adobe Premiere mixed with Photoshop. Except I don't really use Adobe, I use open source software because, a couple of reasons actually. I mean, you could say the obvious answer, which is it doesn't cost anything. But there's an even better answer. That is customizing. Listen, I'm crazy about customizing computer stuff, so that's kind of the reason why I use certain things. You know, people can be good at using cars, but there's other people that prefer to customize cars. Well, I'm like that with computers. It's like, I already know lots of people at your computers. Like, maybe I don't know them personally, or too much. But I like customizing it beyond just being good at it, so, yeah. That doesn't make me an uber programmer, but you know what it does make me? A power user. And I feel like power user is higher than idea guy in the hierarchy of computermen, so... computermen. The computermen, you know, back when men was a default state for the gender meant, but, yeah. Words. How do they's do's? Very carefully. Niece, I like you. That's what I want to believe about this shotgun, and it goes in your face with the boxes. And there's heads you can kick like physics objects. And there's a hole in the wall with some prospects. And there's a health kit on backup. How important was this hole? Oh, very important. I had the Tesla can in it. Alright. And this hole's a shortcut back. Perhaps I should take the hole? It doesn't actually matter. But you should know I tried blowing it up from the other side and not having success. If you find out a way to blow it up from the other side, I guess show me? I don't know. So much to see. So much to be done. What can I say? I'd like to have a little fun. Shoot the black guards. They are guarding the blackness in our hearts. The blood in our hearts, Sora. It's the heart of the cards. Yugi's the center of the heart. The heart of the cards, Sora and Yugi. We shall team up. Actually, considering there was kind of a Kingdom Hearts card game, I'm surprised that didn't happen, but yeah. That crossover would have been too crazy. Almost as crazy as not realizing there's Disney connections and Smash Brothers and just writing them out because licensing. Wow, ridiculous. I know, some people didn't like the addition of Sora. To my chagrin, it was more like, I'm tired of playing the game. I don't think we're ever going to get something like... Smash Brothers Ultimate is pretty much it. That's pretty much the magnum opus of the Smash series. You're not going to do better than that. If you do somehow do better than that, it's just going to be with more DLC. I can't see it going any other way. Or maybe making a better story mode, but you don't need to reinvent the game for that anymore. The game's as good as it's going to get, I feel like, in my opinion. It's another zombie in a box. Did you order a zombie box at this address? 666 Blood Drive. Haha, I make myself laugh, but I don't have to do it out loud. Game & Wolf plays. Trademark sewers. That smoke. Are you smoking yet, sewers? Probably because of all the dynamite I put down there. You know, I'm not going to say you should watch TV, but there is this thing about where they, I'll call it Storage Wars, but without going into too much detail, because I really don't want to, I just want to talk about it because of an important thing that allows such a show to be made, which is that if you do not pay your dues when it comes to, like, you know, your monthly fees for storing stuff physically, it'll get impounded and it becomes like just fodder for just anyone who's part of the storing company, and they can auction it off. And I just thought that was the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. Like, it's so bad. It's like, you couldn't just, like, take the money. It's like, no, I'm just holding on to your stuff forever. It's like, damn, dude. It's almost like stealing, but with, like, extra steps. / racketeering. I got a stone gargoyle, and there's going to be a lot of stone gargoyles in this episode, even for the difficulty I've chosen. Which means I will not be ashamed to cheese it by ducking if I have to. But I did find a reason to use the voodoo doll. So I'll probably get another one before I leave. Yep. Yep, the voodoo doll has become a tool for two reasons. One, so I can unload it onto the stone gargoyle because he's an asshole and I don't want to necessarily waste my Tesla on him in case there's more of those assholes. And the second use has been just to use it through, like, walls. Basically, if I think it's possible to shoot someone through something, I use the voodoo doll instead, so I don't have to worry about wasting bullets. Generally. It's a good tactic. Man, this map looks like a Lego. Really? What's a Lego look like? I don't know, but I do find it funny that, like, Lego is... I'll make sure I got this right in case you want to correct me in the comments, in which case you probably should for this one. But Lego is Danish, and then Minecraft is Swedish, right? Or something like that. Am I right on this one? I'm just saying. There's some awfully kooky Swedes out there on the internets, if you know what I mean. You don't know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, Scandinavia. That's a place. Hi! Take this elevator and shove it up your bum. I believe that's a tall order, sir. No, it is a tall and wide order. So do it. Okay. Let me just pack my voodoo doll. With my goo-goo dolls. Okay. That time where you thought the goo-goo dolls might be too similar to the bare-naked ladies. How can you mix that up? Not really. I do know I've mixed up Foo Fighters with just the song Everyone Was Kung Fu Fighting. Because I'm thinking to myself, yeah, right? They're literally Kung Fu fight. Whatever. That could have been the reason for the name, though. It's not even really that hard. It's just like, it sounds like Kung Fu, and we're fighting. Therefore, Foo Fighters. On another note, Stone Temple Pilots. You can thank me later. See you next time. I'm sick of storing shit. I'm out.